We're screening tonight here at Soho House Girl Model by Ashley Sabin and Dave Redmon. The average consumer of luxury goods is not 13 or 14 years old. The average subscriber to Vogue or Vanity Fair is not 13 or 14 years old. So why is that the image that we're obsessed with? Why is that the norm? Why are these products and this glossy lifestyle being sold to us in that format?
Ну, это у нас в семье финансовые проблемы просто. И не только, ну да, в принципе, на поездку. Возникает семья, и если надо какие-то улыбчивые фотографии, мне получается нехорошо, когда я об этом думаю. Думаю, все это скоро закончится, пройдет, и нормально приеду домой, и все закончится.
So maybe you want to tell the audience a little bit, you know, how you met Ashley. Did you actually know her? And all of a sudden, why something about this industry?
We met Ashley in 2007, and then he wrote us an email and said, I have this connection to a story about modeling and prostitution, or the foggy line that exists between the two issues. She had given us a stack of DVDs, that on these DVDs were thousands of girls holding the placards, and it was something about the camera work and who were these girls, why are they looking at the cameras in this way, who's behind the camera, that I felt we have to tell this story, we have to find out what's going on here.
For me at least, what was most surprising was how many young girls ended up in vans driven to the countryside alone with men between the ages of 25 and 40 for 12 hours a day, instructing them to do whatever they wanted them to do. And that was just in front of us. You know, when you place young girls in very vulnerable situations repeatedly with, you know, men who might have, like you said, ulterior motives, then it does become a very dangerous situation for them. And I think that it's a situation that's ripe for many instances of abuse.
Personally, my opinion is nothing's going to change unless there's a law that's being passed that there's no girls under 18 being used to portray fashion modeling, to be put in adult clothings.
Sarah also created the first non-for-profit, right, called Model Alliance.
Sarah founded and I've helped to establish the Model Alliance, which is a new non-profit that we just launched actually last month. We exist to give models a voice in the American fashion industry and you know, to agitate for fair labor standards within, I mean, throughout the fashion supply chain, but particularly with regard to models, because, you know, girls give up their educations in many cases to participate in this industry and to try and grab at that brass ring.
Last season, I think it was last season, the CFDA Health Initiative put together these agency talks, and I was the health ambassador at my agency, Maryland. And so they basically would get all the new models who were just starting their show season together in a room with an ambassador, an experienced model, and we'd have a talk. And at a certain point, the agents left the room, and then we could really have a candid conversation. And I could see the wheels turning when I spoke with these 16-year-old kids. I said, you know, just because a photographer asks you to take a picture naked doesn't mean you have to say yes. And it was just sort of, it was like they hadn't even considered that they could say no. Pairing experienced models with models who are just at the beginnings of their careers and having those conversations would make a big difference. And I think we'd like to do that.
Go to facebook.com/reacttofilm and tell me what you think we should do.